The next thing that you're doing after that is you've got your leg kick. You want to get your leg up. A lot of guys think that the higher that you kick your leg up, the harder you're going to be able to throw the baseball. That's not correct, because for every action that you have with your leg, you're going to have a reaction for the top half of your body. Once you get your foot in place on the mound, once you kick your leg up, the higher you kick your leg, the more you've got to be conscious about the top half of your body, because if you kick your leg way up, the first thing that's going to happen is your top part of your body is going to fall backwards. When your top half of your body falls backwards, you're going to lose your balance. When you lose your balance, you're not going to be able to drive directly to the plate. What happens then is the ball starts to separate from your head. You'll see guys throw the ball, even though people can throw sidearm or straight over the top, however they decide to throw the ball, the further away from your head that you get the baseball, the less amount of control you're going to have. That's just part of it. That's why you try to make your mechanics as simple as you possibly can so that you can control the plate. Everybody wants to throw the ball 95 miles an hour. Velocity is great. Don't get me wrong. Velocity is fine, but what you're trying to do is change speeds. All you're trying to do is disrupt the timing of the hitter. In order to do that, you've got to have control of yourself and you've got to have control of your pitches. Well, if you kick your leg way up and the top half of your body starts to fall back, well, guess what? You're not going to have control of yourself. So what you're really trying to do is just get yourself closed up. This is all this leg kick phase is about. Get your leg up and get yourself closed. All you're doing is you're taking this hip and pointing it straight towards where you're getting ready to throw the baseball. It's not how high you kick your leg, it's how much you can keep yourself balanced and get this hip driving towards home plate. That's the big key when you start getting your leg in that position. You don't want to kick up too high, because if you kick up too high, you're going to fall back. You don't want to barely pick it up, because you're not going to get enough motion and get your weight transferred onto that drive leg. But once you get where you're comfortable and you can get this leg in a position to where you feel good, then you're ready to deliver the ball to home plate. So what ends up happening is if you're not mechanically sound and you're not balanced, and even when you are balanced, you still have a little bit of tendency to take your head away from the plate. When you take your head away from the plate, the ball leaves your head a little bit and you lose control. The ball will run, the ball will come out of your hand a little bit too soon. That's why it's very important that you concentrate on even these types of mechanics, which sound so simple, and they are really simple, but when you start adding adrenaline and heartbeat and game situation, then things start to get spread out a little bit and start to get out of hand. There's a lot of things that happen when the old ticker starts beating really fast.